Overbucks here, and today we are concluding our playthrough of the Curse of Strahd. With us today, we have Hulk Hogan's 24-inch Pythons playing Hoppa the Paladin. We have Snall playing Barkley the Druid. We have Darlin Luck playing Amafrey the Rogue. And we have... forgot your real name!
Wow.
Because you just changed it, and it was like, what do I call him now?
My character is called Burton Antidrigus.
I know your character's name. Your character's name, I know that.
I changed my name to Antidrigus.
Oh, no, it was like Antidrigus.
Oh, it's Antidrigus Manor, but that's just because I don't want to be Antidrigus.
There, yeah. Can't go change your name on me. And he's playing Burton, the Necromancer. And the story so far, Strahd bad. Kill Strahd. And if you're probably watching today, you've been with us at some point over the last 6 months, and it's all been building to this. After being lured to Barovia, tortured, played with, and having to endure all manner of hardships, they are finally inside Castle Ravenloft, and they have worked their way down into the crypts. And at the end of the last stream, I should probably move you onto the page where you are, right? At the end of the last stream, the party had fought a literal army of the undead, working their way through the crypts, and now they stand staring down one final room. Who would like to go and investigate? Nope, not doing it. I don't even know where Victor is. I don't see him on the map. Is he hiding under somebody?
Yeah.
Victor is healed. He's at full health. What are you talking about?
I just healed him.
Oh, okay.
Well, first things first.
Are you sure about that?
Honestly, no, but I'll do it.
Okay. As you do nothing, because everybody's standing still, what are you doing?
YOLO. Let's go.
Barkley, Kappa, it's probably time to move on.
Sorry.
Alright, as you head southward in the crypt, you see that there is a heavy portcullis standing blocking the archway leading into the tomb.
Is my mass of skeletons still here? Just inanimate?
Yeah, your tensor's floating disc with all the... Yeah. Oh no. Dance. Is that the 5 skeletons?
Yeah.
Alright, you can... Yeah, there you go. You do your thing. And then?
Are we moving on?
Yes.
Which
Well,
way are we going?
There's a portcullis down here, so
Yeah.
I think we need to get it open somehow.
Is there a switch?
There is no switch. Not that you can see.
Can I investigate and
Sure.
ladder?
Alright, again, there's no switch or mechanism on this side of the portcullis that you can see, but it looks like it could be lifted.
Well, I'm gonna try.
All right, strength
I'm going to help.
with advantage.
Straight strength or athletics or
Athletics
Guidance.
and guidance. 20. That is a fail. Yep, you struggle and strain, and it begins to budge, but eventually it just falls back down.
We need the tree.
We
Oh
need
my.
to.
Okay, can all three? Can three of us try?
Well, yeah, they'll just be helping you again.
Oh, right, okay.
You can try again.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Okay.
With guidance again.
28, and that'll do it. With a great heave, he lifts it back up, and he struggles as he stands there. You won't be able to hold it open for long.
Quick!
Go through.
Grab Victor and pull him in.
Okay. Do I need to roll another strength check to throw victory?
No. Burton's got control. All right, and then you step inside, and the gate shuts behind you.
Oh, that's
So,
not very
guys-
ominous.
As you look around this room, you see black marble steps descend into a dark tomb that has a vaulted ceiling 30 feet overhead. The essence of evil permeates the very air. The smell of freshly turned earth is here, and settled into the dirt on the floor is a shining black coffin of finely waxed wood. The coffin's fittings are of brilliant brass, and the lid is closed. South of the coffin are 3 gloomy alcoves.
What can I see in the alcoves?
Currently nothing.
Whew. Okay. That's good enough for me.
Shall we open this?
Does anyone want to open it? Yeah.
I'm already there. I'm pushing it.
You open the coffin?
Yes.
Everybody roll initiative, please. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Okay? Because as you grab the lid on the coffin, 2 things occur. One is that the ground in the alcoves begins to crack and stir, and you see 3 very beautifully dressed women, start to claw their way out of the dirt. And as they claw their way out, you hear them all shouting various degrees of "Husband, I will protect you!" And at the same time, as you open the coffin, a hand is going to reach out through the cracked lid and swipe at you, Hoppa.
Damn. Okay.
Ugh. 16 is a miss.
Yep.
And then, after the hand lashes out at you, you see the lid to the coffin is thrown aside, and Strahd stands up.
What's up, big boy?
All right. Wait a minute. That's supposed to be there. Okay. There is our turn tracker. I'm afraid you have the first action in combat.
Oof. Well, here we go.
Strahd sneers down at you. You are foolish to come here.
I do think so. And then she moves by Strahd and gives it a poke.
Alright, that is a hit.
Sneak attack. And then she disengage back here. That's it.
At the end of your turn, Strahd is going to use a legendary action for an unarmed strike against Barclay.
Yikes.
I wasn't quick enough.
Jesus!
Am I dead now?
No. No, you're not dead.
Up D&D Graveyard and Discord.
So, 17 bludgeoning damage. And then 30...
Almost fucking dead. Seriously.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what is it? 36 necrotic damage. So
I'm sorry, Barkley.
you need to make a concentration. What are you concentrating on?
What's the guidance?
Oh, let's get rid of that.
I don't care.
There we go. All right, so that was Happa's turn, or Gura's turn. That was one smack. You just and thought, oh god, why would you do that? You're a monster. Dark Mage Arcanus is giving Strahd a natural 20 on his next attack. Oh hey, look whose turn it is. Alright. On Strahd's turn, you see him raise his hand into the air, and he snaps his fingers. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta do this thing. He recoils from the sunlight from Happa's sword, and then he raises his hand and he snaps his fingers, and he disappears.
Ah. Can I see him?
Yes! Yes, you can!
Yeah. Feel free to PM me that.
I will. Yes, I will reveal his location to you on your turn. Alright, Victor, seeing everything happen right now, he is going to do what Victor does best. And
But he can't run away. This is the first
he
time he
can't
can't
run
run away.
He can't run away, right? Well, he could Misty Step on the other side of that barrier. No, he's going to Mage Armor himself, since it wasn't done already. And then he is just going to kind of press his back against the barrier and cower. Alright. Strahd is going to take a lair action now. And on his turn, oh my god, what are you doing? Alright. Within 30 feet. Gura, I need you to make a charisma save. Fail. So, you see a very terrifying sight. Your shadow detaches from your body, and it begins to move away. It stands up and materializes in the space next to you.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys are in trouble.
It's anti, I'm afraid.
Holy shit, I'm ugly.
Yes, you are. All right, that was his lair. I gotta move this. That was his lair action, and now the first of Strahd's wives will take its turn. You go. Hoppa way down there with the 3. What?
Don't remind me. I'm crying a little bit because of that.
I rolled a 6 on the artillery squad.
Onto
Firing line.
Onto what now?
My skellies.
Oh. Okay. She. Nope. Nope. Doesn't matter. Alright. She is going to lunge forward. And then she is going to attack Amafrey. First with claws, which misses. And then she's going to lunge in and try to bite, which also misses. Alright, Burton.
This is such a terrible idea, but I have to.
Before anybody else continues, Dark Mage Arcanus is also giving out a couple of nat 1s to Hoppa and Barkley. Gizmo thinks that he's upset because of the loss of Sarpedon, and now he's just punishing your group.
It's okay, I understand. I'd be sad too.
Oh. Rip in peace, Sarpedon. Rip in peace. Hoppa and Barkley. Okay, so B. Are you serious right now?
What's the R1 demons can I choose from again? It's been a while.
Oh man. Alright, well there are dretches. And let me get my list. Alright, so we want any type. They have to be what are they? Fiends? Fiend. Max CR of what is it? 1/2?
1.
1. Max CR is 1. So there's dretches, imps, calques, lemures, mains, the maw demons, Khazits, and varguls.
Let's go with more demons. They sound annoying.
Maw demons indeed. And how many maw demons do you get to summon?
Just 2, and I want them on this vampire spawn. The one with the mask.
Ooh! They look pretty.
Oh, that's just...
Yep.
Hopper size.
Alright, well. And summon demon doesn't require concentration, right? No.
No. It's greater demons that require
Okay,
concentration.
alright.
That will be all.
Alright. So many freaking sheets open right now. And oh, it is her turn. And on her turn, wait a minute.
Did you add the demons to the tracker, by the way?
I totally did. This is an awful lot to happen in such a very small room.
Yep. I was trying to measure the room and was like, oh, I thought it'd be bigger. or at least have like terrain or something in it.
Alright, so Volenta, she is going to attack these things that just appeared in front of her. First clawing at one. Holy crap, these vampires suck. And then she's going to succeed and bite the other. Bam. And after that, Barkley.
Okay. Let's make an insect plague.
Okay, targeting.
It's a huge AoE, so like here, 20-foot sphere.
20-foot sphere. So let's go 10, 15, 20. And then I need to double it. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so here you said?
Yeah, so it covers this area here.
Like that? Or did you want it further down?
Centered here. Centered here.
Centered there?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Very good.
And each creature inside the area makes a con save. 4d10 piercing on a failed.
Is it con or strength?
It says strength at the top, but the actual spell says con. So I assume it's actually a con save.
Yes.
Okay, con makes a con save.
Okay, so that's okay.
4d10 piercing on a fail, half as much on a success. When it also enters the spell for the first time. Okay, they repeat. Or ends its turn there. Okay, so Hoppa failed. Take 22. I'm afraid pass and takes 11, which will probably reduce down even further, right?
Nope.
You can't use your...
Just attacks.
Okay. Alright, and now I'll roll for all the other things. Starting with the Maw Demons, whose sheet I seem to have misplaced. There it is. Alright. Con saves. Pass. Fail. So pass, and it's 11. So then, there we go. Then the 3 brides. God, there's so many sheets. Con, pass, Valenta, failed. Which one's Valenta? That's you. Ludmilla, pass. And then 14 fails. Okay, the shadow. That's a magical attack. Oh. Alright. Con failed. Shadow dies. And this skeleton here, B.
Okay.
He's inside the circle there.
Actually, I meant it to be centered like one square lower, but yeah.
Well, it's too late now. Because I placed it and I said here, and you said yup.
That's fine.
Yeah, kill that skeleton. Get out of here. Don't they have extra health? No, that's only your raised dead, right?
That's what you said.
Alright, so he's gone.
Half. You take half.
No, so he's not gone. And then, because I have to switch to this guy. So there's an indication that, oh, and he failed.
Ooh. I smell blood. If he had any.
Alright. Maw Demon's turn. I have a feeling like you guys planned this. Like, let's spawn a bajillion things. And make this last fight as annoying as we can. Stranger. Valenta Ludmilla. Give me a second. I'm going to organize all these so I can actually find stuff when I need it. him over there. So whose sheet do I not have open right now? These things. And you're taking care of those. Nat 1. Nat 1 to B. Nat 1 to Amafrey. And then, oh my god, what is happening? Nat 1 to all of the wives. You guys, I'm just gonna ignore you. This is too much. Skeletons?
All the skeletons are going to fire their short bows at this one.
Wait, did that more demon have a turn?
No, I didn't do anything yet.
Oh, okay. I'll do the last one, then you can do the more demons.
Who are you even shooting at? I missed it because I'm
The one near Amafrey.
okay. And
That's
so
a lot of damage.
9, 20, 20, 32, 33, 45, 58. That is a lot of damage. The firing squad. All right.
You can't nat one the skeletons.
Sure. Since they're mooks, nat 1 for the skeletons will make them all do nat 1s. Haha.
No.
No.
I guess this guy's gonna move here, so he doesn't get hit by the thing again.
Okay. And finished.
I'm gonna take a step back. Oh wait, no, it's not my turn.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, because they're mine. I keep thinking it's my turn. But yeah, that's all.
All right. She, seeing everything that's happening, she is going to. You see her place her hand on the wall of the chamber, and she starts to just kind of climb up the side. Then she is on the ceiling, and on the ceiling she starts heading in this direction. And when she reaches about here, she drops back down and spins and tries to hit Barkley. And succeeds. Can
I
you
react if I go down?
no. Are you Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't. Because the trigger is you taking damage, and the damage makes you unconscious.
Okay.
I
And
assume
that means the insect swarm goes away, right?
Yes.
I assume so.
Alright, so that was her first action. Barkley goes down. She's going to turn and bite a skeleton. Rah! Missed. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Shadow is dead. I'm going to leave him in the turn tracker, though, because it could be relevant again later. Hoppa!
Right, okay. So I'm going to move across here. And I'm going to swing at this spawn twice. One's a miss because it's a nat 1.
It is a nat 1. Hold on. Because you got to see what the nat 1 does.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Alright, so fumble. Roll a dex check. On a fail, you drop your weapon. Did you? Alright, you pass.
Can we keep the crit?
Can we keep the crit? Sure. Barkley, heal for 9 from Dark Mage. He must feel bad.
Oh, thank you.
And that's an extra 2d8 on top, isn't it?
For what?
The Sunblade's 1d8, if it's crit.
What do you mean? It's already right there in the right box. Oh no, that's the
That's the
okay.
damage, isn't it? That's not the bonus thing, because we didn't add that to the weapon.
No,
sheet
roll
itself.
the bonus. I see. I thought we did. I thought it's 1d8, not 1d10.
The D10's for two-handed on the right.
See,
And
I
the
thought
left
I
is
don't know why. I think it's
single-handed.
because that's what we did in the TOE game. Since you never use two-handed attacks, we just put the damage 2 as the undead damage.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, there's no point in doing that now. But, you
Right.
know, we should do that next if we get something like that.
Okay. So let's see. 11, 18. Okay. Bam. She took a devastating hit. You see her begin to back away and kind of claw at you because she's afraid of the Sunblade.
Just right, and that's my turn.
All right. I'm afraid.
Okay. So I'm going to move here, and then I'm gonna attack with my rapier.
Fumble.
Okay.
And you lose your combat footing, exposing yourself to your target. Target has advantage on their first attack you in the next round.
Okay. So I'm going to pick up a dagger and I'll throw it at this vampire here.
Okay.
And then sneak attack. And that's it.
All right. And the first of the vampire spawns go down.
Yay! Woo! Small victory.
All right. Okay, you hear a voice shout from the darkness. I see you have my brother's sword. Unfortunately for you, it is incomplete. I will make you pay for your insolence. And Strahd is going to do a thing.
Not a thing.
A thing, yes, a thing.
Not a thing.
I need Gura.
Okay.
Yeah, Gura. As you're standing here with Ludmilla, you feel something strike out against you. And as soon as I can get my goddamn toggle on, there we go. And whap. That is a hit.
Okay. I'm going to use my Gunny Dodge.
Oh, sure, sure. So, after that, then you feel another strike. And a second hit. And your hit point maximum is reduced by 11. Alright.
Just very quickly, Gura, you can only uncanny dodge things you can see.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So for some reason that rule stuck out in my head, so I had to double check it for you.
Okay.
I'm an inside man.
And then I'm gonna go there. Victor. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Victor holds up his hand, and you see him start to channel the fiery energy, and you also hear him mutter a small prayer, and he's going to throw a fireball at this square right here. Okay.
Right here?
In this square where it's currently counting from, so it's not hitting Hoppa or Barkley. It will come all the way. Let me just mark it. I am on the DM layer. Poopsicles. Okay. If I made it correctly on my first try. Nope. Too short. Okay.
One more demon.
Yes.
Yeah,
It would
four more
be
demon.
right here. Because 20 just misses 20, 20. It's not quite a perfect circle. It should be up one more. There. That's the radius. And as he throws it, he goes, "Calculated!" And
Close enough.
alright, so I'm afraid... Oh, he should probably roll the damage, huh? He's over here with the friendlies. Fireball.
Oh yeah.
Whoosh!
Holy crap.
Alright, and... even if she passes, she's dead. Even if it passes, he's dead. Even if he passes, he's dead. By the way, I just want to point out, B, you made me do this. I'm clearing out tokens from the tracker. And then Volenta gets to roll. And passed. And someone else also gets hit. And he has to do a thing. Yes, he does. He passed! You hear Strahd shout out, "Insolent worm!" And
That's a lot of constitution.
it came from over in this area. Somewhere along this side is where you know the voice came from. Alrighty. Strahd will get to take a lair action. If only I was smart enough to quit closing his sheet. Alright. He is going to shout, and he says, "My dearly departed and most humble servant, your master requires your aid beyond the grave." And he is going to, you see, with a howl, a creature erupts into existence next to you. That's not where he actually is going. That's just where I put it because I needed to. Right there.
Oh, hi.
Hurrah.
Oh, hi there. His name is Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh. And goes there. Alright. And then she is the dead. Let's get rid of her. Burton.
Let's just cast. Let's just cast Magic Missile on the Spectre in front of me at
He's
level 2.
he's trying to avoid it.
I
Punish.
don't really have any spells that can make me roll.
Okay. And where is this going? Oh.
On the Spectre or Ghost or whatever it is directly in front of me.
So total 17. Finished?
Yes.
The Spectre's turn. And it... Oh. It is going to try and life drain you, B. And it's going to make this check with disadvantage. Stupid sun sword. So that is a miss.
I'm okay.
Alright, Volenta is going to take her turn.
Oh yeah, she's a part of the combat.
Okay. And she is going to run forward. And you hear her shout, "I will get the sword, master!" And as she does, she's going to attack Happy.
No.
Yes. First, an attack with the claws. 18?
Miss.
I thought so. And then, bite.
Ow, you bitch.
Gotcha
Sorry,
that time. Take 9 piercing, 7 necrotic. Oh, no, wait. She was supposed to fumble. Damn it. The first attack was a fumble, Kappa. Oh, end your turn, Wild. Alright, you don't take any damage. Might be. Berkeley.
Yes. Okay, so I'm afraid it's been hurt, and Hapa has been hurt, and I have been hurt. Has anyone else been hurt?
Not that you know,
My
Okay.
demons
because you're
get
asking
hurt.
me, Kappa.
I'm asking for cure wounds or mass cure wounds.
It's literally just the people that you've named.
Okay. Then I'll cast that. So basically everyone that's been hurt heals for 18.
Oh, no, thank you.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next. Skeletons. You still... Yes, you do. There's 3 remaining.
The one by Hopper is going to short sword the spawn. The one by me is going to short sword the Spectre. And the one in the corner is going to short bow the Spectre.
Okay. So, the spawn, the Spectre, the Spectre.
Yeah.
Okay. And then... first hit against the Spectre will kill it.
Woo!
But what about the last bow? Where
Well,
does the arrow go?
12 is a miss against everything else in the room.
Damn.
Alright.
Is it a miss at armor fray?
Yes. At the end of the skeleton's turn, Strahd will take a legendary action to move. She is dead. I need to remove her from the trigger. Off. All right, Shadow's turn. He is also dead, but again, not removing it. Papa's turn.
I'm going to swing at the spawn next to me.
All right. Swing 19 is a hit.
Is 15 a hit?
It is. Ten, 16. Okay.
And that's my turn.
At the end of Hoppa's turn, he clicked it a little too hastily. Strahd will use 2 of his legendary actions to bite at B. This would be with advantage, but B, you can see him. So it's just going to be a normal attack.
Yep.
So, kerchomp!
I was gonna cast shield, but there's no point against that.
Alright, take 22 damage. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 11. And I need you to make a con save for your skeletons.
Nope, they unanimate.
Poof, poof, poof. Alrighty. And on that note, it is Amafrey's turn.
Okay, I'm afraid he's going to run here and says, B, can you see him? And then she will attack the spawn. Does it hit?
No.
Then she will attack with her dagger. It's a hit.
Yes.
And sneak attack.
And she goes down. Strahd shouts out again. You will pay for that. Oh, look. Looks like it's time to pay.
Oh boy.
So Strahd, you hear the voice, and again, it's coming from roughly over here. And he says, "You dare destroy my servants? Well then, I think I will instead have you serve my needs. Gura, I need you to make a wisdom save." That is a fail. You are charmed for the rest of the duration. You now believe that Strahd is a trusted friend that must be protected at all costs. You are not under Strahd's control. You still have control of your character and can take actions on your turn, but that is your objective right now. You must protect Baron Strahd.
Okay.
Okay. That is his action for the turn. And then Victor is going to get his action. What would Victor do? Victor, not knowing where Strahd is, but knowing the rough direction, he is going to cast Dispel Magic and try to... Where the heck is Victor? There it is. He's going to cast Dispel Magic to try and... Oh, no, wait. No, he's not. He doesn't have it. that was the other guy. All right, never mind. He is going to ready in action. Strahd shows himself. He's got a firebolt. Okay. And Strahd can now take a lair action. For his turn, he is going to... He is going to, this time, target Burton. And when like, Burton, you can see him, right? So he points at you, and he clutches his fist, and he says, "Serve!" I need you to make a charisma save, please. That is a failure. As you observed before, your shadow begins to detach itself. And it materializes in the square next to you. Looks exactly like you do, except it is completely black and devoid of any color. It's your shadow, right? Shadow B.
Yeah.
All right,
Shadow
Burton.
B. Probably nicer than real B.
Probably.
I'm a misty step into that corner.
Inspiration for Amafrey. There you go, buddy.
And then I would like to cast Chill Touch on Strahd and use the Ghost Hand as a signifier of where he is to everybody.
Okay.
Like,
13 is a miss. But yes, you see B attacking this square, right? I need my pointer. This square right here. Alright.
That's my turn. I'm very scared of Armorfrey.
At the end of your turn, Strahd is going to use his action to move. Alrighty.
Can I use my reaction just to point at where he is?
You certainly can, but maybe no one else is noticing. They're too busy fighting things, dying. I don't know. Volenta. Oh, she's dead. Barkley.
Okay, so did I see the charm being cast?
No, he's invisible,
God's invisible.
and
Well,
it's
that's
not.
unfortunate.
It's not a spell, right? It's you just heard him say that, and then what you observe is Amafrey's face kind of goes slack, and then she smiles and, "Yes, sir," you know. So you can kind of see that something happened, but you're not quite sure what it might have been.
Okay.
I'm really regretting not taking Fairy Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I had a spell, but I guess I don't. So
You
I'm
know
just
who
gonna
else had
cast-
Fairy Fire?
Yeah.
Damn it.
So where B is pointing,
Both of
I will
them.
cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. All right. I'm not even gonna make a check for it. After casting Dispel Magic, you see Strahd materializes.
Holy crap, B, you're in trouble.
And Shillelagh, and that's it.
Shillelagh is a bonus action. At the end of your turn, Strahd will use a legendary action. This time to make an unarmed strike. And as you see him raise his hand, it's not even like a punch or a claw. It is legit just a slap. Like, he's just gonna... And he's like, "You dare trifle with the forces of death, necromancer!" And he's gonna hit you with the most wicked bitch slap you've ever seen.
Oh, he really is. Oh my
God! None of these can be shielded.
God. Slapped straight from hell.
What's that
Oh,
no.
smack.
Oh, he's unconscious. Good night, sweet prince.
What's his max HP now? dead?
I
No.
lost 11, if
Yeah.
you want to know.
Yeah, it's only the bite that reduced. He's only lost 11 so far. Alright, the shadow here. I am on the wrong... There we go. Shadow here is gonna just slide on up here. And it's going to try and attack Barkley. With disadvantage. Stupid sun sword.
Oh, that's just protection. I don't know if that doubles disadvantage. I'm not sure what that
There is no such thing as double disadvantage.
There should be.
I'm glad you used it, though. 16 versus AC, Barkley? Yes? Okay. Dark Mage Arcanus healing... healing Burton for 1. Yep. Alright. Get rid of the Maw Demon. They're not coming back, right? And then, Happa, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm taking this opportunity attack and I'm running straight to Strahd.
Yes, please. Seize the opportunity.
That is a miss.
We might not get
And
one.
I am swinging twice at Strahd.
Okay, 16 will miss. Wait. That's not right.
Oh, fuck.
Because I know I made adjustments. Yeah.
Wait a second, didn't Victor already in action?
He did! He did! Thank you for reminding me. So, we'll go ahead and we'll do that before this. I see what's in chat.
Just roll the thumb.
Alright, Victor did a bachoo! And it missed. And then you missed, and then you lose your footing while attacking and fall to the ground, bumping your head. You fall prone. Roll a Constitution save, please.
You.
Oh,
Wait, that's a 12.
A 12. Okay, so you don't fall unconscious. But you do take a d6 bludgeoning damage. Bunk. You hit your head.
Take me, daddy. What?
Sorry, what?
Alright, so you've moved 15 feet. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
I'd stand up for 15 feet. If that's a possibility.
Yeah, you can stand up.
Yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement to stand back up then.
Alright, go ahead. Boop. And then finished?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, Strahd will use a legendary action, and he's going to attack Happa. There's his sheet. And as he does, he's like, "That sword belongs to me!"
Okay.
Take a bajillion. No, legit 25. Oh, you monster. So
You-
4, 11. Okay. After that, I'm afraid it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm afraid he's going to move here and take
I
a swipe
forgot.
at Barkley.
What are you doing, I'm afraid? I'm your friend.
Oh, Strahd is my friend.
Let's rebuke.
I'm afraid, I would like to remind you, since Strahd is your friend, that means his shadow is also a friendly unit.
Yes, I know.
Die, you bastard.
Oh, I think that's the best roll you could have had right now, honestly. Like, it's... Alright.
So, sneak attack on
Oof.
Barkley.
Yes, sir. So, 32 to Barkley.
And I will throw a dagger on.
Well, no. He hit you with Hellish Rebuke for 6. So you can make a charisma save. I have to check the sheet. Damn it, I forget.
I think it's wisdom.
Wisdom save to try and break free from the charm. Nope, still charmed.
Does it look like it? Then I'm going to use a dagger on B.
I'm afraid it's tart. He doesn't even care.
Benjamin Barkley, stab, throws a dagger at B. Oh god.
Alright, so that's a hit. You
And-
took your 2 damage. Oh, you're dead. You're unconscious again.
Okay. And we'll pick up the dagger I throw. No, I don't know. The dagger I throw at the vampire,
Okay, alright. Yep.
and that's it.
Next, Strahd will take his turn. As he's standing here in front of you, you see him recoil in agony at the sunlight emanating from your weapon. And then, as he's going to turn around... Oh, I have a nat 1. He's going to turn around, and he is first going to try to hit you with an unarmed strike. With an unarmed strike. Bop.
That's
Nat
a
1,
miss.
it's a fumble. Can't drop his weapon. It's attached to his wrist. And then he's going to lunge in and try to bite you. Oh dear.
What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
12.
And your hit point
18.
maximum is reduced by 25. Oh man. And after that, Victor will get to take another action. He's going to flank to this side of the room. Dark Mage Arcane is coming in with a heal for Barkley for 7.
Thank you.
Watch, I'm afraid shank him.
Reaction!
Rogues,
Victor
man.
is going to... Magic Missile. He's going to cast Magic Missile at level 4. Okay, and so he has 4 darts. 4? Wait a minute, that ain't right. 3d4. Oh, 3d4. Wow, I just rolled really badly. So he's got 6 darts, right? And he has them like hovering around him in like a half moon, right? And he's like, I'm afraid, snap out of it! And he hits you with 1. And it's going to deal 3 damage. And he's like, come on, please! And he throws another one and hits you for 2 damage. Repeat the save. Okay. And after that last one, you can... 18 was a pass. What am I doing? Alright. Screw it. You took it anyway. After that second one, you kind of blink, and it's almost like coming out of a bad dream. And then, upon seeing this, he simply takes both of his hands, and he just shoves all of the other darts towards Strahd. For a total of 9 whopping damage. Alright, that'll be Victor's turn.
Good
And
job,
then-
Victor.
And then Strahd will take a lair action.
Oh my god.
No. All right. For his lair action, Strahd. I should probably just put this on a separate sheet. He is going to. He's going to become incorporeal. And then you see him walk back into the wall. Right? Like he like just disappears into the wall. because he's also going to take a legendary action to move. And then you see him come back out from the wall right here.
Go away.
Burton!
I'm safe. Let's change that.
Let's change that? What are you
No.
doing?
Don't. No.
Let me Tanaruk.
Is that CR5?
Yeah, a Tanaruk, I believe it was.
No. There's more than that. There's Barbed Devils, Balguras, Buddha, Cambion, Dream Eater, the
You know, pick something new and
Spawn of Abayark.
It's something big and nasty. I want to see it.
I don't know what any of these are. These are just the
Neither-
names.
I know what a Balgura is, a big gorilla.
Yeah.
That's the
not-
only one I know, and the Tanaruk is a centaur.
So let's pick something random. Let's go with the Cambion. Those are good ones, right? Yeah.
It sounds
It
like
sounds horrible. I like it.
No. These are your classic demon, right? Where is it being summoned?
right next to Strahd. And for its first turn, it regards me as an ally, and then it has to make saves.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a classic demon.
Yeah, it's literally like horns, wings, the whole shebang. And for the first turn, it has to regard you as friendly. It doesn't have to like make a save.
It makes a save at the end of its turn.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna walk over here.
That's okay.
Does it? It rolls initiative. Yes.
Yeah.
21, which means it will go there in the tracker. And in case you wanted to get the full picture, because it's a cool picture, I like it. That is a big picture.
That's a very big picture.
Shh, shh. Don't judge me. See, there he is. It's a big demon boy. All right.
It kind of
anyway.
looks like what every tiefling wants to be.
Right. These are the things that actually like bang the people to make the tieflings.
Does it make the save against you, B?
It makes a charisma save
Or against you?
against my DC. Yeah.
So,
Good
Merton,
job moving out.
you're finished, right?
Yeah.
And can you remind me what happens if you break concentration? Does it just run amok? Yeah, I think it just might. Barkley?
Haste. Disengage.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I figured it would look like.
And that's it.
At the end of your turn, Strahd will use another legendary action. This time to make a bite at Gura. At Omafrey. I don't know who this Gura is. I don't
know either.
Take 22, and your maximum hit points is reduced by 11.
Yeah, going to can dodge.
Okay, so 5. It'll be 10 total, 5 hit point reduction. Eventually,
Okay.
one of them will have to make a roll. Alright, and the shadow will take its turn. Simply going to attack Gura. Not with disadvantage this time. Yes, Guru, you were saying? Oh, no uncanny dodge this time? Rod?
Reaction.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
Yeah.
just let me taunt you. All right. So you take all the damage, and your strength is going to be reduced by 1, a whopping 1. And at the end of the Shadow's turn, Strahd will use his last legendary action for the round. And I'm going to try and... Oh, wait, didn't he bite you? Yeah, he did. He doesn't have any more. My bad. Happa.
I'm in there, and I'm swinging at Strahd again, and I'm completely ignoring this stinky demon. Is that a hit?
25 against Strahd?
Yeah.
It is.
I'm burning a level 3 Divine Smite into him as well.
So that is 2, 3, 4, 5 D8? 2 for level 1, 3 for level 2, 4 for level 3, right? And then that's what you said?
5 for...
5 because he's undead. Yep, got it. 5d8. Roll it.
68 for the...
Sun Sword.
One...
Yeah. So 43. Oof.
He's bloodied.
Plus another one, and then another swing as well. With another Divine Smite.
Strahd would like to use a reaction.
That's okay, that's fine. Can I swing first?
You did
Or are you
swing.
gonna-
He's going
you're
to use a
gonna kill me?
reaction.
Don't do it, Strahd.
There is no reaction to be had.
And is that... Am I doubling the 5 to a 10?
Wee. Roll your dice, yeah. Ugh. What's the 2d8 for? Oh,
The Sunsword crit.
Wait, I thought you... What level slot did you use?
I used 2 level 3 slots. I used both my level 3 remaining slots.
Gotcha, okay. Wham! Okay. And then you're finished.
Oh,
It's
I'm
only-
exhausted, but I'm finished.
It's only a little scary that he lived through that.
I'm afraid.
I didn't like what you did to me, Strahd. And she will attack with her rapier. And sneak attack. And then she is going to... Fuck it, I will attack with my short sword.
Okay. And as you stab through him, right? You see him kind of slump over your blade, and he doesn't stand back up. He raises his hand up feebly to take one more swipe at you, and then the life leaves his body and he goes limp. When he does, his body dematerializes. Okay? And he turns into a cloud of mist. The mist cloud begins to dissipate and spread throughout the chamber before eventually coalescing and then going back inside of his coffin.
Okay.
We still have a demon to deal with. Oh, you do. Shoot. And a shadow. No, shadow's gone. Alright, let me just real quick add everybody back in. Because B had to go and summon a demon. Alright, I got everybody. Alright, Hoppa, go ahead.
Fucking demons.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm assuming I missed both.
12 and 16. Yes, you did.
Okay. I'll move towards the coffin and I'll stand there. I'll take the hit.
All right, Burton.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 4.
At
Yep.
your demon.
Yep.
So does it just make
And
him
then I'm
immediately
gonna-
hostile?
And now I'm going to drop concentration on it.
And what is that?
I roll a d4 and he disappears in 1d4 rounds.
Okay.
He's only leaving one way. There's all.
All right. Next, the Cambion. He's just gonna attack Gura until she is dead. Three melee attack. He opens up his mouth, and you see a beam of fiery infernal flames burst forth. And we're not attacking Gura. We're gonna attack Burton because fuck you. Rah!
Ah!
Yeah. Good night. And then we'll attack Hoppa. Bah! Oh. Victor? Victor. He's just gonna fire bolt. There. Bam. Hits him for 9. I'm afraid.
I'm going to use my inspiration and attack with my rapier. Get back. And then disengage with my bonus action. And
This
that's
is stupid. Why are we fighting a demon?
No.
Barkley.
2 produce flames. And that is all.
Aren't you the one that told me you can't do that? Haste doesn't give you cast a spell.
No, that's right, I forgot. God damn it. Well then, I'll move here and hit him twice with Shillelagh.
There you go. Hey, that's better anyway. Oh, look, you killed him, Barkley. Yeah, let's get this shit out of here. Wow, you magically did 50 points of damage. Bam! Get him out of here. All right. Fucking up the flow of the game.
Goddamn demons! Always in the way.
All right. Strahd, dead, missed. What are we gonna do?
I am
Going to-
swinging at the coffin with the sunblade.
And I'm going to poke B one time.
Wait, what?
Don't summon demons, you fucking shit!
Uh-oh.
And then I'll try to stabilize him.
Okay. Oh, you succeed. Alright, so Hoppa, you stab through the sarcophagus, or are you like busting it open? Like what are you doing?
I'm stabbing through like the center of the coffin and hoping that I hit the mist at least.
as you stab into the coffin, you hear a noise, right? You cut into something, but there is no response.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. There is no response.
And then I'm gonna open the coffin and pray it's dead forever.
Okay. Opening the coffin, you can see that Strahd has reformed, right? Like he has a solid body again. But he is unconscious. He's laying in the sarcophagus with his arms crossed across over his chest. And anytime you stab into the coffin, there is no reaction. He appears to be dead.
Can I make sure and cut his head off? Like I'm taking no chances as a paladin of vengeance. I just want to murder him completely into bits.
Okay. So you're going to try and remove his head.
Yes.
All right. Removing his head, you see the eyes go wide with shock. Strahd begins to scream, but the voice quickly trails off into nothingness. He cannot hide his surprise as death takes him into the black abyss. Surprise turns to rage, and the pillar stone of Ravenloft trembles with fury, shaking dust from the ceiling of the vampire's tomb. The shudders abate as Strahd's burning hatred melts away, replaced at last with relief. The dark orbs of his eyes wither and sink away into his skull as the corpse deteriorates before you. In a matter of moments, only bones, dust, and his noble garb remains. Strahd von Zarovich, the Dark Lord of Barovia, is dead.
Oh yeah, I let out a sigh of relief, and I want to contact the God of Vengeance, and I want to break my vow.
You do what?
I want to break my vow of vengeance since it is complete.
Okay. So you lose all of your paladin powers. That's a great plan. All right. So your god materializes ahead of you, and he looks down on you from his stately visage. He says, "Why have you summoned me, paladin?"
Strahd is dead. Our deal is finished. And I'm
Finished? I believe not. You pledged your loyalty to me. Your life is mine to command. You do not decide the terms of our agreement. Turn your back on me, and you will become the object of my vengeance.
Guys, should we kill the god?
I seeked you out. I felt for you. I made a deal with you to kill Strahd. What else would you have of me before?
I think you believe too much of yourself, young Tortle. I sought you out? Incorrect. You called out. You lamented the deeds of this Strahd. I answered your prayer. You belong to me, and I will not warn you again to stop forsaking your duties or face my wrath. Enjoy your victory, young one. Leave this accursed place while you can.
Yes, Appa, we should leave. Just accept it.
Okay.
All right, and the party, as you guys are standing here, you can feel a deep rumbling starting in the ground below you. And you can see massive stones and boulders falling out of the walls and ceiling of Ravenloft. The entire castle is collapsing around you. What would you guys like to do?
Burton's gonna stay sat down against that wall and take out he's gonna take out his book of prayers, his spell book. He's gonna find anything that can be used as a mirror and take off the veil and just sort of touch at his eyes. He looks down at each of the books, just mutters to himself, I've got nowhere else to go.
I'm afraid we'll see that, and she'll grab Burton on his collar and drag him out of the castle.
Fortunately, he's quite heavy. I don't think you can drag him out since he is unwilling on your own.
Happer's making his way to the door, says farewell, raises a middle finger to Burton, and leaves.
You mean you're gonna lift the portcullis again?
Yeah. If you want to come out, you're coming out now.
I'm gonna follow.
Alright, Hoppa's holding up the portcullis, and you shout to the rest of the party.
Let's go. If you're coming, you're coming. If you're not, I'm not waiting forever. We don't have enough time.
Oh, shout at B, and there's still more work to be done. Come with us.
Not after what I've become. And he's gonna cast Scorching Ray at his spellbook to ignite it. Hold out, take the amulet he still has of Palor, and say a prayer of forgiveness to his god. As the party considers what they're doing, he's gonna do his thing with Jonathan, so he has someone to sit with him.
After burning his spellbook and summoning his familiar to comfort him, a large portion of the ceiling falls from above and crushes Burton. I'm afraid if you're gonna go, you have to go now.
I'll shout at my Ray, like, grab any piece of him you can get. And
Okay,
bring it to me.
I'll try to.
You were holding on to his hand, so when he got crushed, you just kind of have like a piece of his arm.
Half an arm.
I'm afraid turns around and waves goodbye to Burton with Burton.
With his own hand. If you're gonna raise him badly, make sure you raise him better than what he was.
Thought we were having a touching moment. Nope.
I have a plan, okay.
I'll put my the hand on my backpack and be running for my life.
All right, and Victor, Missy steps out of the room. He takes no hesitation getting the hell out of there as fast as possible. As you guys bolt your way through the castle, you make it back outside just in time as the entire castle collapses upon itself. As you stand surveying what just occurred, you see thick clouds fill the sky. Through the chilly morning mist, the land of Barovia is visible far below. For the first time since you've entered this place, it's peaceful here. Rest has come to the valley for the first time anyone can remember. A light flashes behind you, and as you wheel around, you see a stately man, a being of flesh and blood, in shining armor and a flapping cape. His countenance shows great strength of will, yet the forcefulness of his presence is tempered by a calm, sad eyes. And when you look upon him, his features are those of Strahd, yet subtly different.
And before I interact with that person, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to stare at him because I'm assuming it's away from the castle, and I'm going to turn to Barclay and I'm going to go, "We forgot Gertrude."
Holy shit.
And then I will approach, and I'll say, "Strahd? Is that?"
Nay, child. My name is Sergei von Zarovich. I thank you for putting an end to this curse which has fallen my bloodline, and for returning my beloved Tatiana to me. And he kind of gestures behind him, and you see an ethereal visage materialize. It's Irina Kolyana. He turns back to you. He says, "Come, my love. It is time for us to rest. Finally, after all these centuries." And the ghostly visage walks up and grabs his hand, and the two of them begins to disappear.
Oh.
Shimmering light surrounds Irina and Sergei. Hand in hand, they walk east toward the edge of the overlook. Their feet do not touch the ground as they tread a path beyond this world. Their invisible road takes them beyond the eastern precipice, their glow illuminating and thinning the clouds that separate Barovia from the rest of existence. The clouds suddenly break open, letting shafts of glorious sunlight flood through. And in the valley below, the fog begins to dissolve.
So, what do you guys want to do now?
Well, I'm gonna look around. Does the land still look evil?
No. Whereas before there was a malevolence that always hung in Barovia, now there is freedom and peace and sunlight.
Okay. And Barkley is going to look at Happa and say, "I will stay here, but make sure everything turns out okay."
Are you sure you want to do that, Barkley?
Someone has to.
Okay. I will hand Barkley the Sunblade's hilt. I will
Okay,
bid him
two swords.
farewell. You'll need it if something happens again. If anyone as powerful as me. And I will leave. And I'll start making my way out of this plane or wherever it is.
Okay. As you start walking down the main road of the town, in the direction that the ghosts of Irina and Kolyana have went through the mist, you can see a swirling vortex surrounded by radiant light. When you peer through the vortex, you see a series of shifting images. And you realize that the images through the vortex are of your own home. What do you see?
I see the entrance to the Temple of Helm's library in Baldur's Gate. And I will step through gladly.
And with a brief sensation of vertigo, you find yourself standing at the steps of the library. The sights and smells are oh so familiar, and you're overwhelmed with sensations of relief, and happiness to finally be home. You turn back one last time to peer through the portal at your friends you're leaving behind, and just as quickly the portal closes, and you are home. Amafrey, what are you doing?
Well, I'm afraid he sees Hapa going back to his home, and she says, "Well, I don't think I have anywhere to go now. Maybe I'll stay here with you, Barkley. And
I could use the help.
yes, and maybe I can find a way to revert back to my former self. But for now, I think we stay together."
Okay. And so Barkley and Amafrey decide to stay in Barovia to keep watch over the lands to make sure nothing evil were to return. So where, just briefly describe to me, like, what do you do? Like, where do you live?
Well, I'm gonna go back to the castle and take B's dismembered hand.
Yeah.
And I will attempt to resurrect him the next day, of course, because I don't have any spell slots.
Okay. And what spell are you using to resurrect him?
Incarnate.
Reincarnate. Okay. Do you want to roll the D100? $40. So B is now a wood elf.
No, anything but that.
A female wood elf. So B, you crossed over. You were dead. Actually, the important thing here, okay?
It's only if he's willing, though.
That's right. If the soul is willing. So B, will you allow yourself to be reincarnated?
Burton honestly thinks there is no more use in life. He would rather stay dead.
Okay.
As much as the offer is enticing.
So you do your best to resurrect your friend. You are unable to, but during the course of the spell, you are able to make contact with Burton's soul one last time.
Fucking demons, man.
Wish you were here to give you another poke.
I'll tell him that I will keep trying every day for 10 days. And if he changes his mind, he's free to come back. We could use the help.
Okay. All right. And from here, I'm just going to kind of tell you guys what changes occur in Barovia because of the defeat of Strahd. Okay? Strahd's death grants Barovia reprieve. The fog that surrounds the land thins, and it no longer causes harm to those who pass through it. The dark clouds that have loomed over the valley for centuries give way to sunshine, shocking the Barovians out of their despair. The Barovians take the sunlight as a sign that the evil in their lands has been purged. Even though escape is now possible, however, most Barovians realize that they have nowhere else to go and no reason to leave. A few will eventually depart, fearing the return of darkness or longing to see their ancestral homelands. Those who have souls can leave the valley, while all of the soulless are simply going to fade into nothingness as they take their first steps beyond the edge of the mist. All of the bats, wolves, and dire wolves, which composed Strahd's supernatural army, become ordinary beasts, destined to live and hunt and frolic within all the woods surrounding the Svalich. Even after Strahd's death, the ruins of Castle Ravenloft remain a haunted place, shunned by all. Its dark immensity and threatening countenance are enough to deter locals from plundering or reoccupying it, and it goes untouched by human hands for the rest of existence. Ismark Kolyanovich, the man who put all of you guys on your quest to find Strahd in the first place upon your arrival, he becomes very wealthy and famous because he begins a large campaign convincing everybody that it was due to his interference that the demon Strahd was destroyed. And he becomes the burgomaster of Barovia. He is eternally grateful to all the characters for what you have accomplished and lauds you, Barkley and Amafrey as heroes. He sets you up with a large mansion in the village of Barovia, and anytime you visit the town, you are treated to the absolute best. You never have to pay for anything. All of your goods and needs are taken for until the day you die. However, such a life of comfort is not up to you. Upon his death, Strahd's vampire spawn are freed from his control, and they each seek a new destiny. They begin to scheme and plot and try to take over and become the new ruler of Barovia. And the two of you will spend the majority of the rest of your days hunting down the remaining demons, vampires, and ghosts that used to be under Strahd's control. And the two of you will eventually make a travel back to the Amber Temple, but neither of you dare to step foot inside. You spend some time erecting a small cabin for which you will base your operations, and you safeguard the temple against any who would seek it and wish to glean its dark secrets. Alright, anybody have anything they would like to add?
No, sounds good.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay. And this is how it goes for quite some time. However, your guys' suspicion eventually will prove justified. Strahd's destruction is only temporary, for his curse cannot be so easily ended. The ancient dark powers with which Strahd forged his pact that caused the vampire to fall from grace so long ago causes him to reform after several centuries, long after you two have passed away.
Wait, I live forever. I'm a druid.
Archdruid.
Archdruid. No, you don't.
You have to
What level are you?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, you never made it to level 20 without any, and even all the things that you accomplished don't quite get you there, and eventually you pass away peacefully in your sleep. Eventually he will return. The Dark Castle Ravenloft forming brick by brick, and then he reshapes within his tomb, never to find the solace of rest. When Strahd is reborn, the mist surrounding the land of Barovia once more, and the Barovians' hope turns into horrible despair, because they had heard legends of the accursed demon that once ruled the land, and they had thought that they were finally free. And that will be the end of the Curse of Strahd. You guys thought it was going to be all puppy dogs and rainbows. Nope! It's still bad. Thank you guys, everybody, and I really mean it. Thank you for being here. I want to say thank you guys for playing all this time. I hope you guys had fun. If you've been watching and following along on our journey to this, really want to say thank you. And we will be returning next week. There will be no session on Sunday, but the following weekend, we will be getting a new campaign. We're going to be playing the Princes of Apocalypse, and it should be a good time. All right. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with us. If you enjoy this channel, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, check out all the panels underneath. Join us in our Discord, because we're going to talk about a lot of different. We talk about a lot of things D&D related stuff all throughout the week. And if you're interested in playing, join us there. That's where a lot of our games are organized. Also, make sure you check out our charity that we've been running for all of May. A lot of fun things we're giving away there. Click it, see what we got. Maybe you're interested and you want to get involved. And I will see you guys on Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern. We are playing Lost Mines of Phandelver with several streamers from the D&D community, or D3 community. So, see you guys.